The ego doesn't know anything. It thinks it does. It thinks that it has all the answers, but in reality, the ego is clueless. It will create problems in your life and then it will try to solve those problems without any idea of the actual solution. And it does this to give itself relevance. And just to mention that there is no solution needed because there are no problems. But the ego mate will make you think that there are problems. So if there are no problems without problems to solve, the ego has nothing to do. It has no reason for its existence. So if you think about it, if you live in a state of peace and ease and joy, what is there for the ego to do? There's nothing for it to do. So it creates problems and then goes about trying to solve the problems. So the solution is not to believe the problems in the first place. So imagine if you can simply be aware that the ego is always worried. The ego always, it comes from a perpetual state of fear because it believes it's a separate entity and it's disconnected from everything else and it's trying to fend for itself. So the ego operates from a different paradigm and it's one where separation and lack and suffering exist. But what if all that was an illusion? What if the fear paradigm that the ego operates from could crumble and fall in an instant? And what if the truth revealed itself as a perpetual peace and oneness and freedom from fear? How would that feel? And what if this perpetual peace and oneness and freedom from fear existed all along? It's always been there, but it's been hidden from your awareness. So I'm not asking you to take that quantum leap into this paradigm of peace and oneness and freedom from fear, although you can do that if you want to. But instead, maybe just let the idea of it take root. Begin to simply just ponder what that existence feels like. And the truth is available to you at any moment. The truth is that you tap into this truth more often than you realize. The moment that you stop to appreciate a beautiful flower, the moment that you share joy with a loved one, the moment that you experience peace as you watch a beautiful sunset, all those moments that feel good, they feel good because you let go of the ego for a moment. You access your true nature and you access that peace that is you. And those moments, they don't have to be so fleeting, they can persist. And when you begin to see through the ego and all of its fears and all of its tricks that it plays, you can begin to trust life. You can let go and let God, as they say. You can begin to know and trust that it all works out. It always does. And in truth, there's nothing to fear. There are no problems. Your fears were unfounded and you are being held in the arms of love all along.